Hey guys, welcome back to another RTG video here on the YouTube channel with Cambridge United. As ever, please drop the video a like if you're enjoying this save and subscribe to the channel to make sure you don't miss out on any more. This promotion fight is going to be the tightest we've had so far in this save, and today's episode is going to be the biggest we've had so far. We are second, we play third and fourth in the first two games of the day, so it's going to get pretty intense. We are currently second, but only on goal difference ahead of today's first opponents, Blackpool. If they win their game in hand, they'll go above us. If they draw their game in hand, they'll go above us. But if we can beat them in this first game, we'll go 3 points clear with better goal difference. So if we can get a good win, then obviously their goal difference will go down, ours will go up, and even if they do win that game in hand, we'll stay above them on goal difference again with the same amount of games played. That is the plan. It currently looks a bit like a three-way title fight between ourselves, Blackpool and MK Dons. So if we lose to Charlton today in the second game, they'll come up to 58 points and be trying to get themselves into the picture, but fingers crossed we can slow them down. The third game of the episode is against Crewe, which we will sim at home, and then Accrington in the next one, the 21st and 22nd, so it was just a decision between the two as to which one we sim and which one we play. So we will play Accrington, considering they beat us in a sim last time we played them. Right, Blackpool away, not an easy fixture by any stretch of the imagination. We will double check to make sure that everybody in their lineup is in the correct positions, and from there, I will see you away from home at Bloomfield Road. A straight 4-4-2 for Blackpool. The formation that didn't get us promoted in seasons 1 and 2, but it has Blackpool contending at the top. They must just have a higher quality of player than us. Chris Maxwell in goal. We had him at Cambridge United on loan in real life, and we would have loved to have made that signing permanent at the time, but we're quite happy with Dimi Mitov in real life, and we're very happy with Cooper in goal for us in this save. Reece James at right back. Marvin, different Reece James, not that Reece James. Marvin Ep10 at centre-back alongside Jordan Thornley. Luke Carber at left-back, formerly of Everton. We've got Owen Dale on the right, who is dangerous in front of goal. Itu, Robson and Josh Bowler. Is he? I think he might be formerly of Everton as well, actually, Josh Bowler. Then there's Jerry Yates and Shane Lavery up top for them, 72 rated apiece, so going to be dangerous. We're obviously lining up with our new formation for this season that has certainly served us well this year. And this is, without any shadow of doubt, the biggest game we've played all season. Blackpool away. They are level on points with us, with a game in hand in League One. If we win this, then you'd say we're favourites for that second spot? Maybe, although they do have that game in hand. But if we can avoid defeat at the very least, we're still absolutely in the picture for the promotion spot. Lancaster will get that around the corner nicely there to Josh Key. And I want to try and pull this back to Chapman, which we've done well. And he's got Elijah Stone. But Stone's shot is well blocked by the defender, unfortunately. It won't be an early 1-0 lead for us. And here come Blackpool on a dangerous counter-attack flying forward. Josh Bowler across into Itu, and here's Yates. Options out wide. Owen Dale, who said that he was dangerous. Oh my God, what a move from Blackpool. But Cooper makes the save with his feet at the near post. That's what we've got to deal with in this game. Yikes! That's going to be pretty difficult all day if they're going to be that dangerous every single time they come forward. Ep10 driven out wide to Owen Dale again. Stood up, but Gwilt is there and he'll head up and get rid of it. And Joey should win this head and will knock it to a teammate. And breathe a little bit. Well, that's a decent ping. And they've got the man down the line as well. But Garbut's touch is heavy. And Josh Key will get rid of that. Chapman will look through the gap that isn't there anymore. And now I'm in trouble. Lovery. Oh, overplayed. Gwilt to Redoni. Out of his feet quickly. Conde forward. Blackpool are flying at me with counter-attacks. So it's really difficult to deal with them at the moment. But Joey Ironside's gotten away from the man well there. Yeah, I'm going to have to turn back. I'm not going to fancy Joey Ironside with a cross from that sort of range. On his weak foot, Chapman. Oh, if Elijah Stone had actually come towards me rather than away from me, we might have been able to get in behind there. Yates has options, one of which is a lovely through ball over the top. Looking for the run of Owen Dale. The ball has held him up slightly, but he still managed to get away from the defender that was closing him down. Gwilt with an excellent slide tackle, and Chapman will look to counter it ourselves. Jesus Christ, this game is a bit end-to-end at the moment. Get there first, Joey. Now work the angle for the shot, Joey. Now score the goal, Joey! What a save! Chris Maxwell. Wow. Shot across goal. Oh, I hope we don't come to rue that miss come the end of the game. Keeper's going to come for that, isn't he? Best chance we've had all games so far to take the lead. Joey on his weaker left side. I couldn't have asked for much more. He aimed it really well into the bottom corner, and it was just a top stop by the goalkeeper. Now both keepers have made good saves with their feet so far today. Oh, surely. No, the pass from Joey's terrible. 2 really good opportunities to take the lead in a row, and we haven't been... Oh, God, what are you doing? We haven't been able to take either. Will Blackpool take theirs? No! What a save! Flying right hand up from Mark Cooper. Not Mark Cooper, he's the manager. Michael Cooper. Oh, hit him in the face! Oh! He's cracked him off the chin and then onto his arm. Ow! Ow! Because that was hit with some... venom and some ferocity. Up we go, please. Well up, Keane Bryan. He's there first, Elijah Stone. Don't run into the Blackpool men. Oh, Ep10, what an interception. Elijah Stone, what an interception. And what a shit pass. End of highlight. This is an entertaining game, isn't it? Proper end-to-end of this one. Bloody hell. How are MK Dons doing? They're losing! MK Dons losing! This is a chance. If we can beat Blackpool today... we should go top if MK Dons can't turn that around against Accrington Stanley, who are in the relegation zone, by the way. So certainly we mustn't underestimate them at the end of the episode. But we've got to beat Blackpool first. So let's go and do it. Whenever we slow things down and get a little bit more patient, that's when it tends to work for us and spaces start to open up. Conde's there, quickly through that gap to Chapman. If I can turn and find Joey, we could be in. It's a sharp turn. I'll get the shot away. It's floating! Oh, Joey Ironside, what a finish! Cambridge 1, Blackpool 0. That's such a more difficult effort than the one he missed in the first half. To be fair, he didn't miss it. The keeper made a good save. But whoa! Over the keeper, looping into the far top corner. Up the yellers! Even though we're playing in black. Lovely touch to get past the defender. And he's just... well, he's off balance when he strikes it. And the keeper does get a hand to it. He's so off balance. I tell you what, if he's not falling away, he doesn't get the elevation on that, and it doesn't go in. It's just a fortuitous set of circumstances that might just see us go top of the bloody league. To Conde, back in the starting lineup now after his month's injury. Teddy Coles has literally nowhere to go, so let's just run back the other way. Bit of game management's going to be needed here to ensure that we're able... was he onside there? Oh my God! I thought he was off. What happened to Blackpool's defensive line? 2 goals in 5 minutes! Boos ring out around Bloomfield Road as we, surely now, will pull 3 points clear of them. They've all just stepped. It was like the only man that was onside that I could have possibly played that to. What happened to the Blackpool backline? Look, they're all in a line there, and then they all step. They rush forward. And to be fair... Lancaster here at the bottom, Chapman in the middle, and Ironside all offside. But has that gone through the defender's legs as well? I think it has. How unlucky are Blackpool going to get there, look. Through the defender's legs to the one man that is by about half an inch onside. Then did this go through the defender's legs as well? No, just perfectly played in between the 2 defenders. And George Chapman will not miss. Cambridge 2, Blackpool 0. Well, it was a big day before we kicked off. And with the result as it is right now, it could become an even bigger day. Is this the result that confirms our promotion or puts us in a great position to win promotion to the Championship for the first time in this save? It may well be. Well, I need to make sure that I keep possession a little bit better than that. Chapman is tired as well, so let's take him off for Aaron... no, not Aaron Morley. I'm going to bring Adam May on. A little bit more physicality, and we'll move Elijah Stone slightly further forward. Come on, the Yellers! The 4-4-2 isn't working for them here, as it didn't really work for me in seasons 1 and 2. It half worked for me. It half worked, I guess, finishing 6th and 7th. But the change to the 4-2-3-1, or the 4-4-1-1, whichever way you want to look at it, has definitely seen us take a step up in our performance levels. It helps that some of our players have grown, and we've brought well also. Lancaster's in now. Big save by Maxwell to keep Blackpool in it. If we can score 2 in 5 or 6 minutes, they can as well, and we mustn't write them off. But a third would surely seal the game. Oh, off the line! What a header from Daniel Radoni, who wins it again, rises well. Get it back to Gwilt. What a save by the keeper that was. Adam May, oh, kind of shaped on his left foot there. Lancaster's in. He's on his favoured left, but Maxwell will hold on to it. We've been really good in this game today. If we can replicate this performance as often as possible between now and the end of the season, surely we'll go up as automatic promotion candidates. First or second. It has to happen, surely. A goal. Oh, no. It's 2-0, though. Aki Stanley just missed a penalty to go 3-0 up against MK Dons. We will, barring the most remarkable of turnarounds at the MK Dons Arena, we will be going top of the table at the end of play today. I'll float this for Joey. Can he get there? No, he can't. Questions of pass back there from the defender. 3 minutes to go. The result with MK Dons is going to go our way. We're going top of the League One table with a few games to go. There's only seconds to go. We are going to get the win. It's a case of, are we going to get the win to 0? Or is it going to be a consolation goal for Blackpool? And they'll need to... No, it won't be. We mentioned the goal difference before the game, didn't we? With it being very tight between the two of us. And as we are going to get the win here, there's going to be a 4-goal swing. So even if Blackpool win their game in hand, I'm sure now we'll stay above them on goal difference. Because I don't see them winning by 5 or 6 goals. And if MK Dons haven't remarkably pulled that back against Aki Stanley, which they haven't, I am certain that that is us top of the League One table as we head into game number 2 today. Get in! Right, how the board is still only giving me a 62 rating is absolutely ludicrous. I'm top of the bloody table, boys. The typical 5 at the back for Charlton. McGillivray in goal for them. Right back, Adam Matthews. Then Jack Tucker, Sam Lavelle, Sean Clare and Ben Purrington. Albie Morgan, Scott Fraser and Jake Forster-Caskey in the midfield. With Josh Davison and Mason Burstow up top. On paper, not an amazingly strong team. Still probably one of the better 11s in the division. But not necessarily a side that you'd say absolutely would be challenging at the top of the table. Ours, however, is probably by this point, with a couple of failed promotion attempts and further growth with dynamic potential, ours is definitely a mid-table championship team already, which is why there's so much pressure to finally get the promotion this season. Whether next year, if we get promotion, which obviously we hope we will, whether next year we challenge for promotion from the championship, I'm not sure. I'd like to think, for realism's sake, we won't, but, I mean... It has happened in real life, of course, with sides like Leicester and Southampton bouncing with back-to-back promotions to get from League One to the Premier League. Obviously, in their case, they're getting back to the Premier League, whereas for us, it would be Premier League for the first time. But still, I'd have to double-check. Actually, I'm not sure whether Southampton did it in back-to-back or 2 promotions in 3 years. I know Leicester did back-to-back, didn't they, on the way back up to the Premier League. Then a few years later, actually won the Premier League. That's the aim of every RTG, really, isn't it? To replicate that Leicester City story. Well, that wasn't Joey. You see, though, how many men are back there for... Get there first. How many men are back there for Charlton? Lovely interception by Conde there. And we'll look through the gap for Joey Ironside, who's racing on. He's only 2 away from the top goal scorer in the league, but he's going to try and get an assist here, which he won't do. Elijah Stone pulls it past the post on his favoured left side, but he can't find the accuracy on this occasion. Really good opportunity to take the lead there, and I genuinely thought that was going to fly into the top corner. Work it on the floor, though. Ironside will use the right back as the obvious go-to pass here. Shrewsbury and Northampton is the game being talked about at the moment, but we only care about what's happening here. Actually, we don't, because Blackpool were losing again against Fleetwood at half-time. Joey, good footwork. Ritoni would have been offside. I tried to squeeze it through a gap that wasn't there. Uh-oh, and here comes Charlton. I've stepped, tried to play him offside, but Josh Key dropped even further, and now Burstow could... burst through the middle. Morgan. Davison. Oh, it's a lovely through ball. Cooper's in the way. You have to win this header. And he does so. Oh, Joey tried to get there and couldn't. Chapman tried to get there and could. Ah, I've given the ball away. That was really poor from me. Should know better. Well intercepted, Teddy Coles. Oof. Charlton proving that whilst they didn't do much in the first half, they can still cause us issues and we have to be wary at the back. No underestimating Charlton for the rest of this game. Look for Elijah Stone. Oh, it's a lovely dummy. He dummy taking the first touch. He's in behind. He's missed again. Oh, it's a good save. It's a good save. McGillivray with the stop. Excellent dummy. Just kind of let it roll across his body to commit the defender. Brilliant from Elijah Stone. Really pleased with the way that he's been playing since he came in. Can Gwilt win this header? No. Lancaster will win this. Conde is there. He doesn't score many. Can he score a worldie? Oh, can he score a worldie? Our very own non-league N'Golo Kante. Not non-league. Lower league N'Golo Kante. Mr. Conde buries it. Oh, what a goal! We are scoring some top quality finishes today. And this season, to be fair as well. After Jack Lancaster's 2 stunners in his hat-trick performance in the last episode. Whoa! 1-0 Cambridge, and in quite some style. Davison. He's got the runners. He's done me there, Matthews. I'm waiting for that cutback. There it is. No! Somehow, they've decided that's a goal kick. I don't know how they haven't scored there. I really don't know how they haven't scored. Josh Key. Forward to Elijah Stone. Into Conde. And Coles. A second would seal it. Ironside. In there to Elijah Stone. Evades the challenge. Oh. Have to evade some more. Conde. Already scored 1 worldie. I'll lift this over the top. Are you onside there, Mr. Shardler? He is, you know. Oh! And Rudoni gets to it. But heads it over the bar. What a chance for a second goal. Whilst it is still only 1-0, it is on a knife edge and hangs in the balance. Charlton just need 1 attack to come off and they're level and we don't pull away at the top of the table. Oh, but they're not doing themselves any favours defensively. But we're not doing ourselves any favours offensively by continually missing opportunities to score. Here's Lavelle. They do want that equaliser, Derek Ray. You are correct. Trying to slow him down. I got it off him. I got it off him. 12 minutes to go. I don't know whether we'll get the second goal. Hopefully we won't need to. I'll look for Ironside over the top, but it's poor from Sherdler. I've rushed that. Needs to be a little bit more composed. What's the Kasky? It's a lovely ball over the top. And the volley first time from Hanlon. Our goal was good, but theirs was just as good. And we said all it would take would be 1 moment for Charlton to get level. And level they've gotten. Oh, it's a brilliant ball. And fair play. Excellent first time volley. Charlton are level. Through the gap. Charlton going up through the gears now. I don't like this. Oh, that's a lovely ball. Hanlon's in again. Brian with an interception. Right. I need to make this counter-attack play. We'll go all the way out. Oh, to Shedler on the wing first. That was the plan. The plan doesn't happen. Oh, 3 minutes added on. Do not think about scoring now, Charlton. What? Oh, he's offside. Right. Let me score now then, please. Gonna have to get it forward quickly. Look at that timer. Top left. Need to get it into the middle. Joey needs to get there and he has not been able to maintain possession. A frustrating 1-1 draw at home against Charlton. We definitely had the chances to get 2 or 3 in that game, but such is the way of it sometimes. Everything went for us against Blackpool. Not quite the same way in that one. But Blackpool did lose again. So that single point will now move us 4 clear of Blackpool. And even with their game in hand, they now cannot catch us. So, once everybody's reached the same amount of games played, we will still be in the top 2 for an automatic promotion spot. We will still be there. Up next was Crewe, which will sim at home before then going to play Accrington Stanley away. Right then, Crewe at home. In the rain, Aaron Morley came to me and said, can I play? So, go on then. Morley can play. Oh, a 3-2 win. Narrow victory. 2-0 up at half-time thanks to Jack Lancaster's brace in the first half. Then they pulled it back to 2-2, but Elijah Stone does get the goal on this occasion. And that gives us victory against Crewe. So 3 points to maintain our top of the table status. And MK Dons have dropped further points. They've dropped more points. They were able to catch us on goal different on points with their game in hand that they had after that previous match day. They haven't been able to do so. Goal difference is exactly the same as well. So it's such a tight fight. Crucially, goal difference over Blackpool, thanks to our 2-goal victory over them, is very much in our favour now. Although, of course, if they're to catch us, we're going to have to drop points. So our goal difference will go down and their goal difference will go up with the wins that they get. So it's not done and dusted yet, but we're in a great position right now. Let's go and play Accrington Stanley in the final game of today's episode. If we can get another win, then hopefully we'll be in a fantastic position to gain automatic promotion, perhaps even as early as tomorrow's episode. Aki Stanley with a 4-2-3-1, a defensive 4-2-3-1, but they are fighting for their lives at the bottom of the table, so it's no real surprise. They did get a really good win, though, didn't they, against MK Dons, so we cannot underestimate this team. Liam Isherwood in goal for them. Mitchell Clark and Mankwa, Rich Bagulu, and Harvey Rogers at the back, with Harry Pell and David Morgan holding. John O'Sullivan, Jack Nolan, Tommy Lee through the middle, behind Correda Adoyan even. It's not a great side on paper. 67 rated, their highest rated player. They have an 11 and a bench. The end. A tiny squad at Accrington Stanley, so it's probably no real surprise that they're struggling where they are in the league. Changes to the starting lineup for this one. See Shedler on the right, Elijah Jones. Shedler on the right, Lloyd Jones at the back, and back Cameron Borthwick-Jackson, the former Manchester United left-back, of course, that we signed from Burton. Starting at left-back for me. A couple of changes just to rotate the side around so we're not constantly playing with the exact same 11 game in, game out. Hopefully, we can still get the result. I'm sure we will. Although, I say that, it's normally these sides at the bottom end of the table that end up outplaying you. It would be classic FIFA, wouldn't it, if we win well against Blackpool, but then go and lose to Accrington Stanley. Borthwick-Jackson into Rudoni. Back there to Chapman and Elijah Stone. So use a little bit of acceleration. Not having a lack of an abundance of strength. Adedoyan. Through ball, he's on there and he's going to look for it. Trying to get there with Borthwick-Jackson. Can't. Cooper in goal makes the save. 73 rated now, Michael Cooper. He has continued to grow. And we're very thankful for it, to be honest. Elijah Stone clears that away well. O'Sullivan brings it down. Finds Nolan. Lee and Nolan link up again, and that is going tamely wide. But clearly, Accrington Stanley going to fight hard to try and get a result against another promotion-chasing side. Winning against MK Dons, as we've said, and, well, starting on the front foot against us as well. And they are at home. They do have the home support behind them. Shedler down the line calling for it. Not a bad first touch, actually, from him, to be fair. Stone will lift this looking for Joey. Will get it away from the defender. He won't get it away from the defender. He'll actually knock it into the defender. Josh Key does well. Shedler into Chapman. Turn quickly. There's Rudoni out of his feet. Rudoni from the edge of the box. Brilliant save from Isherwood. What a leap. Rudoni was half spinning away to celebrate. Oh, what a header from Pell as well. Shedler will knock this down. Jones to Conde. He's done it once. He's not doing it twice. Wide to Nolan and into Rogers through the gap nicely. It's really well built. Missing chances like that will be why Accrington Stanley are relegation threatened and not safe in mid-table. It's a brilliant move, but lacking that bit of quality in the final third has cost them there. They may well create more chances and may well still beat us. But if they don't, if they draw or lose, that'll be the sort of chance they look back on and think, we could have gotten something more from that game. And Joey might punish them immediately for that. That's the difference. That's the difference right then and there. Wide at one end, in at the other. Joey with his 19th goal of the league season. First time hit, buried in the bottom corner. 19th or 20th? In the 28th minute. 19th goal in 38 games. Captain Fantastic leading the line again. Continually. We march on towards the championship. Sullivan. Oh, nice acceleration to get past Michael Gwilt. And tucked back. Lee. Shut your mouth, Ches. They do still have some quality at the other end. Accrington Stanley equalise. Here, bloody immediately from kickoff. He's just on his own. Takes a touch, slams it home. Okay, back to the drawing board. Square one. Hello, how are you? Clark with a ball centrally to Morgan. And here's Adedoyan. That's a lovely ball in behind. Borthwick-Jackson caught out of position. Adedoyan goes for the worldie. No, get there first. Could so easily have been 2-1 Accrington Stanley there. Really good move. I just get lucky that the keeper's able to get to the deflection first. Shedler is there. I'll lift this into the middle. And Chapman could bring this down and get it away from the Aki Stanley man. Joey Ironside caught on the ball, but no foul given. Conde can't get to it. Borthwick-Jackson will cut that out, though, thankfully. We'll get this out to Rudoni. Joey's there, as is Chapman. Oh, but he can't get away from the man. He might be that future star that we've had since day one, George Chapman, but whilst he has been good and is our highest assist getter in that cam role, I feel like it's not because it's him in that role. I feel like anyone could have gotten the amount of contributions that he has this season from that position. Do I make a change? I'm going to. I'm going to bring Lancaster on. I'm going to take Chapman off, move Radoni to cam. I'm going to bring Lancaster on the left. Schädler will continue on the right. 5-star now, Schädler. Didn't realise he had a 5-star weak foot. Obviously, we're trying to steer away from trading weak foots in this save so that not everybody ends up with a 5-star weak foot, because that would just be a little bit too OP. We have to be careful with our development plans, but occasionally people are either inadvertently getting a 5-star weak foot or have it by default when they first sign for us. Conde will get that through there looking for Elijah Stone. Schädler is available out wide. What can he do? Should be able to cross on either foot here. He's past his man, but he can't cross. Rogers does well, and I'm not going to get there with Stone. There's 20 minutes to go here. And again, as was with the Charlton game, we've been a better side, but we haven't taken those chances that we've created. And it could cost us here if we don't end up getting a second goal. Final whistle sounds, and it is, again, a frustrating 1-1 draw against Accrington Stanley. 2 wins and 2 draws today. Certainly should have beaten Charlton. Certainly could have beaten Accrington Stanley, but an even game. Possession very fairly split. 5 chances apiece. I can't say that I absolutely deserve to win that, so we'll just have to take it on the chin as 2 points dropped. We are, however, still top as MK Dons lost again. They lost again on 69 points. Now, Blackpool are dropping more points as well. It's really swinging our way. Blackpool can only come up to 68. We face MK Dons tomorrow. Might even be the first game. No, it's the last game. Ipswich at home. Sheffield Wednesday at home. MK Dons away. And we might know by then whether we will or will not have promotion to the Championship. Very, very close at the moment. Very close indeed. Drop the video a like if you've enjoyed as ever. Please do subscribe to the channel to make sure you don't miss out on any more, because it looks like we might just be going to the Championship. But I won't jinx it yet. I'll see you tomorrow.